Okay, so let us start class today. Welcome to Dr. Joe's reading and writing class. My name is Teacher Andrea. Today is Saturday, June 15th, 2024. So today we won't go over homework or recap, but because last week, Jack, you weren't here last week for class, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, awesome. That's okay. So we'll go over and start our short story, then we'll do some grammar exercise, followed by writing exercise, and then we'll do some vocabulary. So let us start off with reading some vocabulary. Jack, are you able to read this slide for me, please?
Characters.
Yeah, characters. Good.
Definition: person in a story, play, or movie. Sentence: writers
Create.
writers create
Create. Say it one more time. Create.
writer create
Good.
characters to place in their stories.
Good. Awesome, Jack. So, Jack, do you understand what characters mean?
Yeah, is a person who who, who act
Right, a person who acts in what? What do you see characters in?
in a movie or
Right,
book or
right.
like Harry Potter.
Yeah, good. That's a good example. Harry Potter is a character in a book and also in a movie. That's good. I was going to ask Jack, what is your favorite character in a book, a movie, a show? Do you have a favorite character?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? Nice. Good job. Awesome. Now, could you read this slide for me too, Jack?
Right. Definition: a characteristic
Mm-hmm.
of quality
Mm-hmm.
that makes a person or animal different from others.
Good.
Example is a striped coat is a trait of the tiger.
Good. Awesome, Jack. So, Jack, what does a trait mean?
Different.
Right. So it is something that makes a person or animal different. So it's kind of like a descriptive word. So if we read this sentence, a striped cat is a trait of the tiger, or sorry, a striped coat is the trait of a tiger. What what is the trait of the tiger described in the sentence? What makes the tiger different?
Mm,
It's
a coat.
right, it has a striped coat, so it has stripes on its fur. Does that make sense, Jack?
Yes.
Good, awesome. So let's start reading. Today we'll read a story called Writing a Script. Elizabeth, can you read the first slide for me, please? Elizabeth, are you able to read this page for me? I think your microphone might be off.
I need help.
You need help? Okay, that's okay. I can help you. Can you say every
Every
movie?
movie
Good. Starts.
stories
Starts.
storage
Starts. Say one more time. Starts.
starts
Good. With.
with
Good.
an
Good. Idea.
idea.
Good. Filmmakers.
Filmmakers
Mm-hmm.
and
Good. Writers.
writers
Are.
are
Inspired.
inspired
Good.
by
Nice. What's this word, Elizabeth?
By
Their
their
own,
own
good, lives,
lives
good.
and by their
The world
world
around
around
them,
them.
good. They
They
pay,
they may
they pay
they pay
attention
attention to their
experiences.
they this
Experiences, good.
makes them think of
Or
for
feel,
feel a
certain,
certain with
good. Way,
with
these, good.
these
Thoughts,
for thoughts and feelings.
good. Help,
Help
good.
filmmakers
Filmmakers,
and writers
mm-hmm.
come up with an idea or stories.
Good. Awesome, Elizabeth. Good job. So, Elizabeth, who is the story about? Who are they about?
Filmmaker and writers.
Right. Do you know what a filmmaker is, Elizabeth? What do you think a filmmaker does?
Who makes the videos?
Right. They make videos, they can make movies. And what about a writer? What do you think a writer does?
Making books.
Right. Good job. So they make books, sometimes stories, sometimes scripts for movies. Good. And what do you think filmmakers and writers are inspired by? What do they like? They like their own
Lives and
by the right, by the world. And they pay attention to these experiences. What do these experiences make them do? They make them think
or feel a
right,
certain way.
right. And with these thoughts and feelings, they come up with a what do they come up with, Elizabeth?
Idea or stories.
Good. Awesome, Elizabeth. Awesome job. Elizabeth, if you were to write a story, what story would you write about? What is something that you really like and you would like to write about? Elizabeth, what's your favorite thing? So for example, if I were to write a story, I really like dogs, so I probably will write a story about a dog. How about you, Elizabeth?
You can talk about what you read at school. Which one?
What is your favorite thing? Or something that you like?
Tell teacher, let me.
About cats.
Cats. Awesome. Do you like cats a lot, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yep, that's a great idea. Awesome. Good job, Elizabeth. So let's keep reading and see what happens after. Jack, can I have you read this slide for us, please?
Writers spend a long time working on their stories. Some stories are very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Stories are simple. Stories are grouped into genres.
Genres. Good.
Example of some popular genres include comedies, romances, mysteries, and dramas.
Dramas. Good.
Writers create
Mhm.
to place in their stories. Character can be funny or silly.
Good. Awesome job, Jack. So Jack, when we're writing stories, why are stories sometimes complicated? Why do you think they can be complicated?
Because the writer used a lot of time to think how to write it.
Mm-hmm. And other times, can stories be simple?
Yes.
Good. And what do you call it when stories are grouped into a same category? What is that called? When stories are grouped together. They're genres. Good. And what are examples of some popular genres?
Comedies
Comedies. Good. And
and dramas.
dramas. Good. And mysteries. Nice. And what do writers create in their stories?
They create characters
Right.
to play.
Right. Characters to place in their stories. Good. And how can we describe these characters? They can be
Silly or funny or brave.
good, good. Awesome. Great job, Jack. Awesome job. So let's continue. So I see we have an Android in this class. Is Hannah here? Hannah can you use your microphone? Let me see if I can unmute you. It says Android, so I'm assuming that you're using a phone. Hannah, is Hannah here? Again, one more time, is Hannah here by any chance? Or a new student here? Can you let me know if a new student is here? That's okay. Maybe we can go back to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can you read this slide for me, please?
They can be smart or
Adventurous?
adventurous.
Good.
They can have any mix for
Of
of
traits.
traits that make up a personality.
Good. Characters?
Characters can even be singers, some of your
Favorite?
favorite movie
Good.
on TV. Characters,
Mm-hmm.
what makes them special?
Good job, Elizabeth. Amazing work. So, Elizabeth, what can characters be? They can be
Smart,
smart or
adventurous,
good, adventurous. What do you call it when we have a mix of traits? They make up a, what do they make
personality,
up? Good, personality. And Elizabeth, can characters be something else? Do they have to be people? No, what can they be?
and
Animals. So, Elizabeth, what's your favorite show? What's your favorite TV show? Do you have a favorite TV show, Elizabeth?
Tom and Jerry,
Say one more time, Elizabeth.
Tom and Jerry,
Tom and Jerry, good. And who's your favorite character in Tom and Jerry? Do you like Tom or Jerry? Elizabeth, which one do you like, Tom or Jerry?
Tom,
Tom, and is Tom a person or an animal?
animal,
Right, he's an animal. And what animal is he?
cat,
Good. Right. So, like you said, you like cats. Tom is a cat, and he is an example of a character that is an animal. Good job, Elizabeth. Awesome work. So let's keep reading. Here's our last slide. Let me just double check. Hannah, are you here? Hannah, could you let me know if you're here or not?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. Hannah, can you read this slide for me, please?
Writers edit their work many times.
Good.
This
Means?
means that they read and change their
Scripts?
scripts many times. A script is a story
Good.
written to become a movie.
Good. Good.
Writers ask others to review their work too. Once writers are
Satisfied?
satisfied
Good.
with what they have written,
Good.
then they can prepare to turn their script into a real film.
Good job, Hannah. So, Hannah, what do writers work on many times? What do?
They edit.
They edit. Good. And what does it mean to edit, Hannah? What does it mean to edit? This means that
They read and change their
scripts.
this script many times.
Right. So when you're reading or writing something, they check over it a lot of times. Good. And what happens when a script is written? It becomes a
Movie.
good. And do other writers review their work too? Yes or no? Do writers ask others to review their work? Is this true or not? Yes, good. Good, good. And once they're satisfied, they can make their script into a So once they're done editing the script, what can they make it into? A reel?
Into a real film.
Good. Awesome. Nice job, Hannah. Awesome work, everyone. So now we have read a story. Let us work together to answer some questions about that story. So if you know the answer to any of the questions, just raise your hand or just let me know that you know the answer. So my first question for everyone is, where do filmmakers and writers get their ideas for movies? Does anyone remember where filmmakers and writers get their ideas for movies? Where do they get them? Maybe Elizabeth can help me. Elizabeth, do you remember where they got their stories from? They got them from their own? Elizabeth? Where do they get them from? Elizabeth, from their own?
Their own
Mm-hmm.
and buys the water.
World. Right. So by their own lives and the world around them. Good job. So let's use that within the first answer of our question. The first question that we have. Okay. So Elizabeth says film makers and writers get their ideas for movies from their own lives and by the world around them. Good. My next question for everyone is, what are some types of movies or stories called genres? So what are some examples of genres that we learned? Maybe Jack can help me with this. Jack, do you remember some of the genres?
Comedies.
Good. Comedy, we said. What else? Mystery. What else? We can go back and see. You said, right? Romances and dramas. Nice. Good job, Jack. So Jack said, oops. Comedy, mystery, romance, and drama. Good job, Jack. And let's make it a little bit smaller. My next question is, what can character in stories be like?
It can be funny and silly.
Yeah.
Or adventure.
Right. Funny, silly,
And brave.
right, venturous, oops, and brave. Let's double check if there's one more. And they can also be
Smart.
smart. Good. So we can put smart here too. Nice. Good job, Jack. Let's make it a little bit smaller for everyone to see. Good. So let's look at our next question. Maybe Hannah can help me with this one. So number 4 says, what do writers do to write their script many times before a movie cell? before making a movie. What can they do? Hannah, could you help me with this one? What do writers do to their scripts many times before making a movie? What do they do, Hannah? Do you remember what they do?
Writers edit their work many times.
Beautiful. Good job, Hannah. So Hannah says, writers edit their work many times. Nice job, Hannah. And my last question for everyone is, why do writers ask others to read their scripts? Hannah, could you help me with this one again? So why do writers ask others to read their scripts? Why do you think they ask other writers to read their scripts? What do they want to make this script into?
A writer asks others to reveal their work too.
Good. And once the script is ready, what do they make it into?
Into a
Into a
real film.
beautiful, nice, good job. So let's write that. So we can say, so Hannah says, Hannah, is this how you spell your name? Hannah?
Yes.
Good. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So writers ask others to review their work too. And when ready, they will become real films. Nice. Good job, Hannah. Amazing work, everyone. Good job in reading and answering the questions. So let's move on to exercise 2. We have grammar and writing. So with grammar, we're going to look at different type of grammar rules, and we're going to edit our sentences to see what is wrong and how we can make it correct. So my first example, certain words we have to make lowercase. Jack, what does it mean to make something lowercase? If I said to make this lowercase, what does that look like, Jack? What kind of letters do we use? Went? Oh, did you read the example? Okay, so if I said I went to the mall shop for clothes, what is the mistake in this sentence, Jack? What do you think the mistake is?
Went.
Went. Why is went wrong? Why do you think went is not correct?
Because it is present simple.
It's not the past tense. What do you notice about the first letter for went?
Oh, it's big.
Right, it's an uppercase, right? What do we have to do?
Make it small.
Right, so the making small means lowercase. So we have to put lowercase letter. Does that make sense, Jack?
Okay.
Right? So if we say lowercase, that means make small. And if we want to make uppercase, that means capital. Is that clear, Jack?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so we fix that sentence. So let's put it in green now. My next rule is to capitalize. Hannah, what does it mean to make capital letters? Is it to make big letters or small letters, Hannah?
Big letter.
Big letters. So can you read this sentence for me, Hannah? The second sentence? Here?
Around
Mm-hmm.
at a hamburger for dinner.
Good. And can you find what the mistake in this sentence is?
And the A is big.
Right.
A.
Why do we have to make this big A? What is the reason? Do you know why, Hannah? So, So Hannah, if we're starting a sentence, do we put big letter or small letter? If we start a sentence, do we want to put a capital? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And also, is Aaron a name? It's a person, right? That's the person's name, right? Is that correct, Hannah? So if we have a
Yes.
name, we want to put a capital at the first letter, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Does that make sense, Hannah? Do you understand? Does that make sense, Hannah? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. Okay, awesome. Good job, Hannah. Let's move on to the next sentence. Elizabeth, can you read this sentence for me? Elizabeth? What does this sentence say? I wanted Say one more time, Elizabeth. I wanted run this morning. Right. I wanted run this morning. What is the mistake in this sentence, Elizabeth? What do you notice that's missing? What's missing, Elizabeth? What word is supposed to be here, Elizabeth? Say one more time, Elizabeth. To, right. So here the mistake is we have to put the word to. Good. Awesome. Nice job, Elizabeth. So make sure we have to put our good prepositions. Nice. Now let's go to our next sentence. Jack, can you read this sentence for me?
I went to bed late last night and because I was out all day.
Good. Awesome, Jack. So Jack, what do we usually have to put in the start of a paragraph?
A word.
A word, good. And sometimes, what do you call the space in front of a paragraph? Do you know what that is called?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's okay. It is called an indent. So sometimes if we're starting a long paragraph with a lot of sentences, we have to put a space in front of the first word. So that's something we have to be mindful of. Does that make sense, Jack?
Yes.
Good. Awesome. So when you're starting a paragraph, make sure to put a space. So let's make this green. Good. Awesome, Jack. Let's go to the next edit. So the next sentence says, I had two eggs for lunch. Hannah, what's the mistake in this sentence?
It have two.
Right.
It's
And
122. I had 2 eggs for lunch.
good. So this shows repeating words. So we have to remove this word. Good job, Hannah. Nice job. So that is our mistake. Nice. Now we've corrected it. Next, who stole my t-shirt? Elizabeth, what is the mistake in this sentence? What do you notice is the mistake? What is missing, Elizabeth? What do we have to put at the end of our sentence, Elizabeth? It's missing a? What do you have to put at the end of a sentence? A? What do you call that, Elizabeth? What mark do we have to put? I'll give you a hint. What do we call a dot? What is this dot called? Do you remember, Elizabeth? We have to put a? At every sentence, we have to put a dot when we end it. What is that dot called? A period. Good. So this sentence didn't have a period before, but we want to put a period, right, Elizabeth? Yes, good. Awesome. Nice job. So you have to be careful with punctuation. Good. Next, it says my birthday party is tomorrow. Jack, what's the mistake here?
He said party.
Yeah, what is it supposed to be?
Party.
Right, so it's a spelling mistake. Can you spell party for me? What's the correct spelling?
What?
Say one more time. P
A-R.
A R
E.
T.
What?
Good. Awesome. So that was the mistake. Good job. So we have to be careful with our spelling too when we do writing, right? Good job. Awesome. And the last one says, I smelled the cookies fresh that my mom made. Hannah, what's the mistake here? What can be the mistake here, Hannah? It says, I smelled the cookies fresh that my mom made. That doesn't sound right.
Cookies smell.
Right? This is fine. I smelled the cookies, but it says fresh, and we know fresh is an adjective. Do we put the adjective before the noun or after the noun, Hannah?
Smell.
Before, right. So it should say not cookies fresh, but what should it say?
Fresh cookies.
Good, right? So we want to make sure we put our adjectives in the correct space before our noun. And what's our noun here, Hannah? What's our noun in the sentence?
I smelled the fresh cookies that my mom made.
Good. And what's the noun? What's the noun in the sentence? The cookies, right?
Cookies.
Good. Awesome. Nice job. Good job, everyone. So here we have more practice, but let's move on to our next exercise. So I'll remove this. Let's move on to our writing exercise. So let's read our quote of the day. Jack, can you read this quote for me?
There is music all around. Find the courage to dance.
Good job, Jack. So Jack, what do you think this quote means?
Teacher, what the courage means?
Courage means brave.
Oh.
So maybe we can change this word. Courage, we can say, or actually we can keep courage. So courage means brave. So it's saying there is music all around us. Find the courage to dance. So meaning be brave to dance. So what do you think that means, Jack?
But don't be afraid to do something. There have a lot of
Right.
people.
Good. So Jack said, don't be scared to do things. They can be really fun, such as dancing could be fun. You're having a good time listening to music. Good. Good job, Jack. Elizabeth, what do you think this quote means? Why is it important for us to be brave or to find courage, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, can you tell me why it's important to be brave? Why is it good to be brave, Elizabeth? Why do you think so? Elizabeth? What do you think? You don't know? Okay, Elizabeth, do you know what brave means? Yes, what does brave mean? What does it mean that saying I'm brave? What does that mean? So Elizabeth, if I said you are brave, what does that mean? You are? Does it mean you're strong? Yeah, okay, good. Can you tell me a time that you were brave in doing something? When were you brave, Elizabeth? When was the time that you were brave? Do you need time to think about it, Elizabeth? Okay, I'll come back to you. So just think about it. Hannah, what do you think why is it important to be brave, Hannah? Why is it important to be brave?
A brave can try something.
Say one more time. It can?
It can try something.
Right, you can try something. Good. Can you give me an example, Hannah, of a time that you were brave in doing something? Could you give me an example?
I climbed tree.
Good. Did you climb a tree?
Yes.
Wow, good. That's a great example. Nice job, Hannah. So let's go to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can you think of something? Did you think of something, Elizabeth, that you were brave in doing? You can tell me yes or no, Elizabeth. That's okay. No, that's okay. Let's keep reading and then maybe we can think of something later. Good job, though. So here I have a book recommendation that is related to our quote. When you have the time, feel free to look at this book online or in the library. So the book recommendation is called Dancing Feet, and the author is called Lindsay Craig. This book is a vibrant and rhythmic picture book that invites young readers to join a lively dance party with various animals. As the page turns, readers encounter different creatures like ladybugs, elephants, and caterpillars, each making their unique dance moves with their feet. So all of these animals like to dance. The playful, repetitive text and cheerful illustrations encourage children to tap, stomp, and wiggle along, celebrating the joy of dancing and music found all around. This is a delightful book, and it is perfect for young readers, inspiring them to move and groove with confidence and enthusiasm. So if you want to have a good read about dancing, this is a good book to look into. Now, who is the author? This is the person who wrote the book. Her name is Lindsay Craig. She is a talented children's book author found for her lively and engaging stories that captivate young readers. With a background in theater and dance, she brings a unique sense of rhythm and movement to her writing. Her books, including the popular Dancing Feet, she also wrote Farmyard Beat, also celebrated with their playful language and vibrant illustrations. So she has really nice pictures in her books, making them favorite among children and parents alike. Lindsay's work often encourages kids to explore the joy of music, dance, and creativity, fostering a love of reading through fun and interactive storytelling. So again, she's a good author and this is a good book. So feel free to look in your library or online if you want to do some extra reading. Right now, let's do an exercise on writing. So my question is for everyone. Imagine you hear music playing around you. What kind of music do you hear and how does it make you feel? So again, my question is, imagine if you're hearing some sort of music, what music will that be? And how does that music make you feel? So I want everyone to write a couple sentences answering this question. Does everyone understand the question? Can you tell me yes or no? Elizabeth, do you understand the question?
No.
You don't understand the question, Elizabeth? So Elizabeth, the question is asking for you to write any music that you like and tell me why you like it. Does that make sense? Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yes, good. Okay. Hannah, does this question make sense?
Yes.
Good. And Jack, does the question make sense? Jack, do you understand the question?
Very yes.
Good, good, good. So everyone write it on a piece of paper. I'll give you 5 minutes and then I'll say time's up and then we'll read our answers together. So you can write it on paper or you can type it in the chat for me too. Okay, good luck everyone. I'll let you know when time is up. Have fun. Everyone, you have 1 more minute left. So start wrapping up with your sentences and then we'll take it up together. So about a minute left. Okay, time is up. So is anyone ready for me to read their sentences? Jack, are you done?
A little sentence.
Okay, that's okay. Take your time. Finish up. Hannah, are you finished?
Yes.
Hannah's finished? Okay. So let's start off with Hannah. Hannah, did you write your work on paper?
I like violin.
Okay, don't worry about it. So Hannah, can you read your work and I can type it for you here?
I like violin. Listen to the violin. I feel relaxed.
Good. So you said, I like
Violin.
the violin. Did you say violin, Hannah?
Yes.
Violin. When I listen.
Listen to the violin. I feel relaxed.
Good. I feel
Relaxed.
good. And do you have a favorite song, Hannah? On the violin? What's your favorite song on the violin to listen to, Hannah? Do you have a favorite song, Hannah? Yes or no? It's okay if you don't.
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
You don't know? That's okay. Good job, though. Nice sentence. It's written correctly. Just remember there's comma here and also your period and double sentence too. So just make sure you've written it within this structure. Good job, Hannah. Jack, are you finished your sentence?
No.
Yes or no?
A few.
A
Only
few? That's okay. Thank you, Jack. Elizabeth, are you done your sentence? Elizabeth, are you done? Elizabeth, are you finished your sentence?
Yes.
Yes, good. Okay, so let me copy and paste and use.
No, I didn't finish mine, but my mom sent it out.
That's okay. We can fix it after, Jack. Is that okay? You can tell me after. So let's see, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, when you're ready, can you read your sentence slowly for me?
I like the
Mm.
cello,
Mm-hmm.
and when I hear the cello, I feel happy.
Good. So when I hear the cello, comma, I feel happy. Nice. Elizabeth. So Elizabeth says, I like the cello, and when I hear the cello, I feel happy. Good job. So make sure to put comma here too if you didn't, Elizabeth, but great sentence. Elizabeth, do you have a favorite song on the cello? You don't know? That's okay. The cello is a great instrument as well. Nice job. Awesome work, Elizabeth. So let's move on to Jack. So Jack, are you ready for me to write your sentence?
Yes, but here I send in the chat.
Okay, awesome. So I'll copy and paste and you let me know if I need to fix anything. So Jack, here you go. Let me make this a little bit smaller for you to see. Sorry, that's a little too small. 24.
Teacher, how do you add something? My favorite powerful music is mass. It's
You said I like a powerful music. And where do you want me to add?
I don't finish.
Where, Jack? Sorry, could you say one more time? I like
After come.
after because?
After come.
Oh, after calm. Oh, okay. After calm, what do you want me to write? I feel
Powerful music is mass.
Oh, I feel powerful music is the best.
Mass.
Is mess?
MASS.
Oh, is mass. Okay. Okay, awesome. Nice. And Jack, can you read this whole paragraph for me?
I like powerful music at all because it have very clear rhythm. When I hear this kind of music, I will feel very comfortable and make me calm. I feel powerful. I feel powerful. I don't want to.
You don't want to
Yeah.
say that? So what do you want me to fix? I feel
I feel that yes, and
I feel better.
what?
What did you say again, Jack? I misheard. I feel
I feel like that when I listening to mass.
Oh, okay. I feel like that when I listen to mass. Okay, to mass. Good. Awesome. So let me read and see if we can make improvements. I like powerful music. Good at all. Let's say I like powerful music because, and we want to know A, and because I like powerful music, I will put this in green because it has a very clear rhythm. Rhythm is no E. And you have H. Good. Capital. When I hear this kind of music, I will feel very comfortable. So comfortable is C-O-M. And it's T-A-B-L-E. It's a hard word, but good. Comfortable. And it makes me feel calm, and we put a comma there. I feel like that when I listen to mass. What's mass, Jack? Can you tell me what mass means?
Mass is a powerful music.
Oh, it's
Name.
a type of music. Okay, good. So let's put capital M here. Good. Awesome, Jack. Beautiful work. Just a few improvements with spelling. and capitals, but everything looks good. Nice job. Awesome work, everyone. So class is over now, but I have some homework. If you have time this week, I want everyone to review the slides that we worked on today. And for homework, if you have time, I put a sentence here. I want everyone to find what the mistakes are in the sentence. There's a couple of mistakes here in the sentence. So I want everyone for homework, if they have time, to tell me what mistakes are in this sentence. Does everyone understand? Jack, do you understand?
Yes.
Elizabeth, do you understand?
He is kept up.
You don't need to say it right now, Jack. You can do it for homework when you have time, but thank you. Elizabeth, do you understand? Elizabeth?
Yes.
Good, thank you. And Hannah, do you understand?
Yes.
Good, awesome. Great work, everyone. I will see you next week, same time, same day. Again, feel free to review the slides. We'll send it soon. Have a good day, everyone. Bye. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.